Before we bolt here, let's talk real quick about the next episode of Deeper Roots with our friends at Blain's Farm and Fleet. I took a little Ganter? I took a little ride down to Jaunt. That's what I was looking for. I tried with the words and it just doesn't work sometimes.
It happens sometimes, yeah.
Took a little drive down to Slinger, Wisconsin, met two sisters, Krista and Kara. Inspiration Acres. John, I was hoofing some Christmas trees around a lot. And also had a little time in a sleigh with the gnome. This is a classic one. 'Tis the season.
I just want to make sure. So you went to Slinger and you found the person you were looking for, as opposed to me when I went to Slinger looking for the gal with my friend Sharpie and found nobody.
That was an amazing story.
Okay. Just want to make
and
sure
Mom
you found the
door,
people you're looking for. Already your story is way better than mine.
It's a good one. You'll enjoy it. It's festive for the holiday season. Let's go to Inspiration Acres in Slinger. We will not knock on anybody's door, I promise. I have a bad feeling that you're about to put me to work. I mean, I'm happy to help since I'm here. That didn't come out right, did it? No.
Can you please push the letters down? Because I'm too short. No, just right there.
Okay. Let's get
just stick them down a little bit.
Pushy.
Whoa. And the tree.
Yeah,
Come
over
on.
here.
We just put it up this year. Much better.
Happy to help. Farmers, brewers, hunters, packers, badgers, cheeseheads, neighbors. No matter what name we go by, we are bound together by our roots. These are the people, the stories, and the patriotism from inside Wisconsin. Welcome to Deeper Roots with Blain's Farm and Fleet. We're at Inspiration Acres in Slinger, Wisconsin. Krista, Kara, 'tis the season. Yeah, this is all about the holiday feel, Christmas time, but it's not your full-time gig.
We are a sister duo that grew up in the Slinger area on a dairy farm, and we decided after we went away to college, got corporate jobs, we really loved that, but we're just missing something, and so we wanted that passion project. So in 2020, we started Inspiration Acres as a Christmas tree lot and gift market.
And what was the meaning behind starting it?
My dad passed away in 2015, and my mom, unfortunately, in 2019. And during that journey, we always talked about, what are we going to do with the home farm? We're not milking cows anymore, thank goodness. It was, how could we keep the family farm in business and turn it into something that the community could be part of? We watched a lot of Hallmark Christmas movies, sun up to sundown, sometimes even in July. That was always Mom's dream, and so we decided to make it happen after she passed away.
And so this is season 4 of Inspiration Acres. Where does the name come from?
Last year my mom was alive, we decided to go to Graceland as like a bucket list trip. She had cancer, and so we went and we all picked our word on New Year's Eve, and her word that year was inspiration. When we were trying to think of a name, it was kind of a no-brainer that, she was the inspiration behind us doing this project, our inspiration, a lot of things that we did in life.
And Inspiration Acres is a pop-up. This is a thing that only exists during the holiday seasons. What are the different facets of what someone would experience if they experienced Inspiration Acres?
We're open for 3 weekends a year. We open that day after Thanksgiving, and we're open for the first 3 weekends until the holiday season. But it's a year-round gig in addition. So we actually planted our first trees on our home farm this year in spring. And so part of planting trees, got to get them in the ground. We went through the drought this year. That wasn't exactly the most fun. But you cone, you fertilize, you mow. And then shearing, we're learning and we're growing throughout it. It's good for us to test each other. It builds our bond. Sometimes a bit too much, a little dysfunction, we say it's time to walk away for the day, and when we come back, but it's pretty cool to be able to be best friends with your sister and do something that's meaningful.
What are the different facets and what keeps you going on this?
We have our 3 main areas, the trees that we grow, all the evergreens. We have, every year we feature charities that we give back a portion of our proceeds to. And so that's really a way for us to give back to our community. There's a lot of people in need. The holidays are great for some and they're bad for others, and we'll donate a portion of our proceeds to them. Third piece is our local gift market. So we are featuring over 35 local vendors this year. It's, another way for their creative outlets and for another opportunity for a sales market for them. You put this to the top, please.
Put it up in the gnomes. There you go. Yeah. There we go.
Mayberry is one of the vendors. What is it about this one that's meaningful to you guys?
They are another example of entrepreneurship and just living out their dream. There's a group of us that talk about our businesses and, hey, what if we could do this, or how could we try? And that women-inspired businesses. And so Danielle is doing all of the things at Mayberry Farms.
I love this too. Look at it. Check this out. Love where you live, Wisconsin. That is fitting for us. It's like Christmas threw up in here, which is a good thing. What else is it that people would expect to feel inspired by here?
We've got hats, we've got earrings, jewelry, signs. It's not a skill I have, so it's really great to have all these people bring all of their items here and have the outlet for them. And we get all of our Christmas shopping done while we're working. It's pretty great.
Ornaments?
Lots of ornaments.
One of the things that we always did with our mom is we made solto ornaments.
Come again?
Solto ornaments at Christmas. So you make the batch solto, you roll them out, use the cookie cutters, and you bake them, and then you paint them. And so for our first 3 seasons actually here at Inspiration Acres, anybody that bought a tree got a solto ornament as a way and a remembrance of our mom.
You started in 2020. What part of that year said, we really need to do this?
That whole year, everybody was cooped up. We saw the craft fairs shutting down, and that was actually one of the things with the vendor market was we gave people an outlet that had already invested in their goods, but we gave an experience from in a year that really a lot was taken away.
And I assume that that first year was probably incredible, where everybody was like, yo, we really needed this.
We pulled it together. You know, some parts were not so incredible, like just the learning curve of it all. We appreciate everyone that comes here to visit us.
And they come back. I think that's the thing, those folks that we met in the first year, they're still coming back and they're making traditions out of it.
This is a labor of love. What keeps you doing it?
You do it because you love it and you're passionate about it. That the stories and the connections with people, we're all humans. We're all going through things, no matter big, small, and different. And if you can give people a place where they can experience joy with their family and make memories, I think that's the most powerful.
So, tree lot, right? Do you load the trees up for the people that come and get the trees? Like, hey, load it yourself? Like, what does that look like?
We try to do all the things, and yes, we may be, short, but we're mighty, and so we do try to help our customers as much as when it comes to picking out a tree. You do the Vanna White spin all the way around. We save domestic disputes, on which tree are we doing short, tall, fat. We've got them all.
So, like, how many trees did you plant just recently?
We planted about 1,200 trees in our red granite land and 1,000 trees here in Richfield. Our goal is to be able to scale year over year, and if we plant a couple thousand every year, as we figure it out as we learn, hopefully we'll have a bumper crop to harvest on farm.
Okay, heard this entire time that you could use me to reach some things or move some things. I'm not He-Man, but I am tall. So you point, I'll do.
I am very excited and really grateful. I want you to straighten that top out there.
Do I have to move?
I'm joking.
Oh, you're joking?
I'm totally joking. Let's come do some real work.
Okay, where do you want this moved to? Let's point and click first.
So we gotta move this one.
What's first? This guy?
Nope, this guy. Why do you make it look so easy?
I'm a giant. What do you want? Catch the tree. Okay.
All right, try it. Try back again. There you go.
I almost fell over, which would have been great for everything but me.
Fair enough. Can you do this one? You're not even look at you.
I'm a large mammal, Krista. Oh, I don't want to break the top off.
Don't break the top off.
Why do you? Okay. See, this is why we can't have nice things.
You're supposed to lean them. Just lean them against there.
Move it over here a little bit. That's not gonna break.
That's not gonna break. I'm sure.
Pontius Pilate that. I'm out.
We're Christmas, we're joy. This is the biggest tree we have on the lot.
I talk into a microphone for a living. This is the biggest tree you have in the lot?
This is the biggest tree width-wise.
How do you know this when it's, you saw
Because I cut it down in the field.
Is
and
this
I
the one that broke the binder?
This is the one that broke the baler. My little baler binder. It was rough.
Ready?
It
doesn't fit.
Is
this a Fraser fir?
It is a Fraser fir. And this tree is actually probably close to 13 to 14 years old.
Will you Vanna White this?
Yes, this is the Vanna White process.
I'll take it.
Boom! And it'll drop about a little bit more.
How long is this gonna last?
The key to tree care. Please just fresh cut it right as you put it in your stand, get it in water right away.
You're gonna fresh cut it and then we're gonna take it home.
I will absolutely fresh cut it.
But these last the longest, don't they?
So Fraser firs are really known for their branch strength and their needle retention. So they can handle heavy ornaments and they have really strong branches.
When do you have your moment? And I think you know what I mean. Because there's a moment each year where you just kind of pause and go,
We've got a pretty big sleigh out there that our families come and take their annual photos with. We've seen multiple Christmas cards. On the last night, when all the trees are always gone, thank goodness, because people continue to come support us, Kara and I will sit out in the sleigh, put our feet up, have a beer, and we look and we say, wow, we did this again, and how lucky are we and blessed that our family is doing it alongside of us, our friends, everybody's cheering us on. That moment when you get to look at an empty lot is pretty cool, but I will say when we were putting trees up this weekend, I was like, How lucky are we? We're turning a parking lot into Christmas. It's fun.
Thank you for inviting us out. Have a very Merry Christmas. But I just don't think this gig's for us. I don't see you moving any trees around here. Silent treatment? That's what we're gonna do. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, on Miller Lite. That's what we need. Beer. Happy birthday! Isn't that what Frosty says? Happy birthday! He is. That's exactly what he says. Wilson! Fraser! You would think that I am absolutely ready for the loony bin. I'm not. It's Christmas. It's a different kind of joy. I'm sitting in a sleigh talking to a gnome. This is what I choose to do for a living. What, you never sat in a sleigh and talked to a gnome? Holly Jolly episode of Deeper Roots with Blain's Farm and Fleet in the books. The final episode of this year. If you'd like to follow Kara and Krista's festive tree farming journey, check out their Facebook and Instagram at Inspiration Acres WI, or visit their website. Speaking of websites, make sure in the new year to head to farmandfleet.com/deeperroots and fill out the online form for a chance to have your deep-rooted Wisconsin story told here on Deeper Roots. We're always looking for our next guest, and we would love to hear from you. As always, don't forget to like and comment below. Smash subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and if you're listening to the podcast side, leave us a 5-star review. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Talk to you later. Bye.